Thank you for joining me on TMI Tuesday, the concluding part of it, basically. And I'm being joined by the MD CEO of Brightens Electronics, Prince Dr. Brightens Ogimoyi. Many thanks for coming, Brightens.
Thank you so much.
Well, it's quite a while now, and looking at your products that have been circulating in the market, and one would say, because you're always an achiever and you find a way to update what you've done so far. So, but the big one here is a lot of people could be wondering now that you've been able to get up to this level in the market. What can you say you have added to your certificate, like having your products SON covered?
Yes,
can we say that that achievement has been?
Yes, of course, yes.
Great.
You see, by the grace of God, I keep telling Nigerians that Brightens Electronics Company is a research establishment where we go into manufacturing of Brightens inverters, Brightens solar panel, Brightens phase selectors, Brightens automatic changeovers, and Brightens MPPT solar charge controllers. I want to let you know that by the grace of God, the Brightens inverter battery has been fully certified by Standard Organization of Nigeria. And that means the battery can be exported to any neighboring country. You see, the truth is you can't export a product that is not certified by Standard Organization of Nigeria. So if you're a distributor hearing our voice, I want to let you know that the Brightens inverter battery has been fully certified by SON, just like most of all the products are already certified by SON. And taking a look at the screen, you will see some of these products being displayed on the screen. So that is the Brightens inverter battery you are taking a look at the moment. It's certified by SON. It's a quality, durable battery. So even if you have a foreign inverter before, you can get our batteries. Or maybe you have our inverter before, you can come for our batteries. That is the certificate you are looking at on the screen. That's the certificate from SON.
Pretty, that just came into my mind, and I never knew that you already got that. But let's look at what makes your product, because we have other products, what makes your product different from other products?
The truth is, as a research establishment, first, there are some things we deliberately put into our product to make it outstanding in the market. For example, the Brightens inverter machines, or the pure sine wave inverters, they are LED displaying pure sine wave. They are complete digital inverters, and they have double system circuit breakers, they have double system cooling fan, they have thunderstorm resistant facility, which is things you may not find in the foreign inverters. And again, the Brightens solar panel is high quality, durable panel. They are solar panels that does not drag thunder, lightning, and you don't need to be buying thunder arrestor in that house. You don't have to be re-earthing that place, because we discovered that most customers may not be the owner of the residence where they live. So you don't have to now be re-earthing a house that is not yours, or buying thunderstorm arrestor, because that solar panel is original, and any high quality solar panel is not expected to be dragging thunder, lightning, because thunder is a source of electricity. So I want to let you know the panel is original, it wouldn't drag thunder, lightning. Then another difference between our charge controller and the foreign ones is our own Brightens solar charge controller does what we call is MPPT, that's the maximum point tracker device. So it tracks the sun intensity at maximum point. So that means if you are getting our charge controller, it does what we call power summary. Every day it stores every energy trapped from the sun. So even if you travel and you are back to your base, you can easily go to the charge controller to find out if it has been working or not, which is what you may not be able to get in the foreign ones. Although we have some foreign ones we also sell that are cheaper than ours, but just that they will not be able to charge 12 volt, 24 volt, 36 volt, 48 volt inverter battery system at the same time.
What security do your customers and prospective customers would have for using your products?
Yes, one of the incentives we do right now, we sell our product at promo discounted prices, number one. Number two, we can allow you to do installment payment plan. Then number three, if you have our product before, and maybe you are using like a 1 kVA Brightens inverter, you now wish to upgrade to a 1.5 kVA or a 3 kVA that can carry your ACs and borehole, you will return the one you bought before as long as it's our product. You now upgrade to a higher kVA. But if you are using our product, you introduce 6 of your friends to buy from us, we give you the next kVA upgrade free of charge. Free of charge means you wouldn't need to pay for that one. So we take the 1 kVA, for example, give you a 1.5 kVA. And I want to let you know that our 1.5 kVA inverter is 12 volt. It can power a small deep freezer, Our 3.5 kVA is 24 volt. It can power AC of 1 horsepower. It can power borehole of 1 horsepower. And I want to let you know that if you also have what we call the new technology inverter ACs or inverter deep freezers or inverter washing machine, they are excellently compatible with our inverters because they won't be draining so much current from the batteries.
Oh, do you give guarantee or warranty for your products?
Of course, all our product has minimum 1 year warranty. All the product has minimum of 1 year warranty. And so the one thing you should know is that during the warranty period, if the product is as a result of a manufacturer defect, it is repaired free of charge. But there's something called consumer error. For example, you are using an inverter, you decide to turn water inside the machine and it has a problem. That's a consumer error. Or maybe you know that the inverter is a 1 kVA, you decide to put a load of about 5 kVA on the machine deliberately, okay, and then there's a problem to the circuit. That's a consumer error. The customer will pay for the repair. But however, the most important advantage of buying anything from Brightens Electronics Company, we are the manufacturers. So if there's any after-sales service, your after-sales service is certainly guaranteed that a company that claims to have manufactured a product should be able to fix it for you. Okay,
how do you handle clients who don't have all the money to pay at once? Do they finish payment before they pick the product, or they can pick?
It depends on what they want, and it depends on what they are going for, and it depends on how expensive what they are looking for. So there are some that you may need to pay everything before you come to the office to carry. But what we do is that we will give you at a promo discounted price for about maybe 3 or 4 months. You'll be paying on installments. Anytime you make payment, we send you a text message to acknowledge the payment, or we send you an official temporary receipt in case you are not in Benin. So, but however, if you are getting the product on installment, depending on what you are going for, if it's something that we will tell you, pay this amount of money, they install it for you, then you pay the remaining on instrumental bill, that's higher purchase. But if you don't want to do higher purchase, you want to get it at a discounted price, whenever you are done paying, it is cheaper for the customer.
Okay, great, good to know that. Now, let's look at how you can pass knowledge from what you've gotten to others. Do you have trainings or?
Yes, when you are looking at the screen just now, you will see some of the training programs we are doing over the years. It was displayed on the screen. You see, right now, these are certificates issued to people who came to build inverter in our company. You can see that these people came to learn how to do practical-oriented programs. And you can see that one, that is the inverter he's holding in the hand. So I want to let you know that one thing is certain about Brightens Electronics Company, even for secondary school, if you are a proprietor or a proprietress, you hear our voice. From secondary school, we can come and start training people on vocational studies and technical training program on skill acquisition. That's a secondary school where I'm lecturing and teaching people how to rebuild some of these our products from SS1 to SS3, so that by the time you are done with your WAEC, you can fall back to yourself to feed yourself with a skill acquisition before heading again into the university, because we realize the government is not being able to employ every graduate coming out from the university, coming out from the NYSC every year. So because of this, we took it as a part of our company corporate social responsibility to transfer this knowledge from one generation to another, so that it doesn't get missing along the line. And again, one thing I must let you know is that those people who are enrolled in the university or in the polytechnic who have been sent for their industrial attachment or IT placement can come to Brightens Electronics for practical oriented skill acquisition program.
Okay, so that means you have a training center and your accommodation, your office apartment. Let's get the address.
Okay, so Brightens Electronics Company, like I always say, is located at number 30 Federal Government Guest College Road. Number 30 Federal Government Guest College Road, near UBTH in Ugbowo, Benin City. We open our office on Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday only from 10 o'clock in the morning to 5 p.m. in the evening, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because we use Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday to either do production based on our staff strength or install inverters or products already paid by other customers.
Great, good to know that you've been able to be with me on show today. But let's look at the better side of offers that could be given at discounted rates. What are the products? Will it cover all the products?
No, for now we are selling the Brightens solar panel at a discounted price, the Brightens alternator booster at a discounted price, because we discover we are approaching the Christmas season. Most people who use what they call heat element electrical materials, such as pressing iron, especially tailors, fashion designers, or dry cleaner, we are trying to give them at a discounted price, so that when you are doing your laundry services and pressing your clothes with the pressing iron, you know that dragging effect that goes to your generator, so that it will be reduced, so that you don't damage your generators on time and prolong the shelf life of the gen, so that you don't have to be buying half engine every time on your generator. So for those who are into laundry services, fashion designers, or tailoring, you need the Brightens alternator booster to prolong the shelf life of your generator.
Okay, thank you very much, Prince Brightens. Okay, well, you for coming.
Thank you so much.
Quite good to know that you're able to do this and also focus on your medical profession.
It's not easy. It's not easy, because engineering is one side, the medical practice is the other side. There are two extremes, but we give God the glory for the God-given talent.
I think you are a rare species. You're born with double destinies.
You can say that again.
All right, this is what we call it a wrap. Big thanks to all those who made it worthwhile, because we're here because you're there.